Had to park my car way up the street. Must have been a party last night because there were a crazy amount of cars on our street. Anyway, this is vlog 271. Headed to the gym with Kathy. Of course, I'm getting my workout right now. Later on, heading to the Petersen Museum. Cars from 1930, 1940. What's up?
Nothing.
Going to the gym.
All right. Feeling the pain. We're gonna feel the pain.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But almost guaranteed. Kathy's gonna feel it more than I am because Hillary's gonna kick your ass all the way, you know, to Saskatchewan, wherever that is.
I'm gonna feel it more than you because I work about twice as hard as you.
Oh, contraire, mon frère.
I think so.
I'm not working out that hard today, only because I do have to drive all the way to the Petersen Museum.
Oh, that's so hard.
I have an excuse. Yeah.
That's so hard.
Because walking around the Petersen, that's hard work, man. It's a big museum. It requires stamina, and it's part of my workout. How was class?
Excellent.
Yeah, of course it is.
Kick-ass.
Hey, you can't say bad language on the vlog.
I was talking about a donkey.
Is that what you guys do down there?
Kick donkeys.
Ass kicking? Beat up donkeys?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, that's kind of sad. I feel bad for the donkeys. Or the asses. Okay, big question. Is a donkey and an ass and a mule all the same thing?
A mule's not the same.
Well, what is a mule compared to a donkey?
A mule's like a really sad guy with sad eyes and floppy ears.
So that's what distinguishes a mule from a donkey, is that one's sad and one's not?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
And a donkey says hee-haw.
I don't even have words for that. All right, it's time to head to the Petersen Museum. I don't know, I kind of feel like there's somebody watching me. It's about a 40-minute drive to the Petersen. You know, not that bad, but through the magic of Hollywood, voila. We're at the Petersen Museum again, and today, what is today?
Today's Monday. We're going to do 30s and through 41.
30s to 41. Now,
Yeah.
Why 41? Explain it to these guys.
Because they didn't make any cars between 41 and 45.
That's right.
So we
Okay.
had something called a war going on.
So, yeah, right.
Kind of kept people busy.
Yeah. So today it's 30s through 41, and we have two cars to start with behind us.
Correct.
Okay, let's go look at those. Okay. All right, so we're talking about the origins of modding cars.
First hot rodders.
First hot rodder starting in the 30s.
Yep, 39.
39. Okay, so what do we have behind us?
Okay, so 39 Mercury Coupe,
Okay.
convertible. And one of them is bone stock right out of the factory. The other one shows some mod work that's been done. If you look at them, you can see the differences. One's been lowered. They kind of chopped the top a little bit, taking some of the chrome accents off. Beefed up the engine, gave it an extra 30 or so horsepower. So this is like one of the first hot rods.
So gain a little bit of
Speed, but they got
Speed.
like 30 horsepower more.
but it looks much cooler.
Yeah, very much cooler.
Okay. I don't even know how to describe this car.
This is a doozy.
Yes.
So the expression came from Duesenberg. This is like the epitome of car design for the Americans. They were huge, they were fast, stylish, and expensive. So this car, you see, it's huge. It has a 420 cubic inch straight 8, supercharged. They could put out like 320 horsepower, which at the time was astronomical. No other car could have put out more than 100. The engine is from an aircraft. It's actually a Lycoming engine. It was used in some airplanes. And they said their sales pitch was, if you want a Duesenberg, you would only be passed if you want it to be, because nothing else could keep up with these cars.
There was only 4 of these made, only 4, and one is here. Do you know what the other ones are?
No, I don't. This is an SJN.
Okay.
So this is one of the supercharged.
And this one just won Amelia Island Concours in 2013.
Yes.
Amazing example. if the last one wasn't enough, what is this one?
This is a 1937 Horch. This eventually merged, became Audi with 3 other companies.
Wow.
Anyway, this is like one of my favorite cars here. It's huge, it's beautiful, it's got tons of chrome. I mean, we look at this car could have ended right here,
Oh yeah.
and they extended it and made it just, it's got to be 20-some feet long. It's huge. It's just beautiful. Look at the chrome. It's amazing.
What is that thing?
That's to fold the top.
Oh. All right, this is the, what would other be, I would call this the Hall of 30s cars. So every car in here minus only 3 are from the 30s. That means we can't show all of them. Well, we can show you them, but we can't highlight all of them. So we'll show you some of the best ones. Okay, tell me about this car. This is a Rolls-Royce.
Rolls-Royce Phantom 1, 1931, called a wind blow. If you look at it, it's got a weird slant to everything. It looks like the wind is blowing it over. One of one made by Brewster. Back then, you bought a chassis and a running gear from Rolls-Royce.
So this is coach built.
And it's built by a coach builder.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so they're all unique.
And what do you think, if you were guessing on an Andy scale, how much this would be worth?
More than Andy has, that's for sure.
So the car behind us is probably the most valuable in this collection,
That's what I've heard.
in the 30s, in this area.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
Okay.
It's very rare.
Let's just say it's worth a lot.
Bunch. More
Yeah.
than I've got in my pocket.
More than probably anyone in this building has at the
Probably
moment.
true.
Okay. This is a 1930
36 Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Type 57 Atlantic.
This is the production version of a concept that they did.
Correct.
Okay.
They only built 4 of these, so it's kind of hard to call it a production version, but that's what they call it.
Yeah, but if they're worth, gobs,
That's true.
I
okay.
don't know. But it's an incredibly beautiful car.
The body's riveted together. It's kind of paying homage to the aviation industry. A bunch of old rivet heads.
Which tells you that the time before, because there was a time where rivets were out and they wanted everything
was
sleek.
Yeah.
So this comes from before that time.
Yeah.
French cars were stupendous, like this Delahaye that we're about to show you guys.
Yep.
But what happened to the French cars in the 70s and 80s? Because
I don't know. They're pretty crappy.
they went all weird,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And now they're back. There's some really amazing French cars that
Yep.
are out there.
Yep.
But nothing like this one.
No.
Okay.
This Delahaye is amazing.
And this was in the New York.
1939 World's Fair represented France. I guess they didn't have people to represent them. They had a car.
Yeah.
And this is probably more
gorgeous.
beautiful than most of the French people.
It looks like a piece of jewelry.
It does.
If
It's just
I could
amazing.
wear it, I would.
Yeah. Kind of hard to
Yeah, just
feel a little weight on
It's
your
almost
neck
like
if you put it on
the
the
jewelry
necklace.
is wearing you.
That's true. Yeah.
the 1930s to 1941, although there wasn't any 41s.
No, there isn't. No, very impressive bunch of cars.
Something that Petersen needs to do. Well, we're going to come back. We're going to do it again, as you know we are. Thank you, Andy.
Like it or not.
That was awesome.
No problem.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. He's the man. 1930s. Awesome time with Andy. Always have a blast with him. He knows so much about cars, and he actually just bought a train car, a real car. It's hard to explain, but we're going to go take a spin probably next week or the week after. But he's also building a Mini. He's got a bunch of other cars. Cool view. License plate update from License Plate Man. Hello.
Hello, I need you to try on the costume.
Oh, joy. It looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there's the soft foam
Yeah,
that was yesterday. There's the L200,
that's right.
and there's his body, and there's an armhole.
I worked out today, and now this is really hard.
Nicely done.
Yeah. I'll cut out the eyes, then I'll make a bigger mouth and place it in from behind. Round off these lips. Look really cute.